My name is Shah Nawaz and my date of birth is 12th November 1958. I came to England in 1967. My childhood life in Pakistan. I was born in a village called Jakayan, which is a farm village, and the life is rural, open fields and grazing cows and things like that. So it's quite a rural childhood. And the reason why I came to England was because my dad was already in England, and he called us to come and join him. And I was quite excited really, because it's a new place, and because England's supposed to be a place where everything's made of gold and everybody's happy, plenty of money, and so it was a new opportunity for me to see and go. And when I came here in England, I thought, what's this place? It's all buildings everywhere, the old place with buildings, and open spaces, no fields, nothing. Very, very claustrophobic, houses, rows of houses. It's amazing, and I felt very, very, very constrained really. And that's what this is. This is not right. I don't like this at all. Yeah, so it wasn't a very good impression. And we came to, my dad used to live in Derby, and still live in Derby, since he came from Pakistan. So I've always lived in Derby. My dad had a shop on 54 Lovedale Road.
Oh, okay.
And there was two families living in there. My father and his brother, and his extended family as well. So it was quite a big family. And we arrived at 54 Lovedale Road in the evening after travel from London on Dad's car. It was all night, so we couldn't see anything. So I didn't get much of an impression what it was like, so I didn't really see anything, to be honest.
So do you remember how old you were when you came?
I was about 8 years old.
8?
I was 8 years old, yeah. And I remember when I arrived at the airport, at the immigration office, and the officer asked me a question. And he said, he asked in English, but I didn't know any English.
Yeah.
I was only 8 years old, if not, it's that really. And he asked me a question, and I couldn't answer it. But then later on, a few years later, I reflected on what he said at the time, and it came to me that he asked me, "Is she your mother?"
Oh, okay.
I recognised, I remembered it afterwards, after so many years. That's what he asked me.
Yeah.
But he was quite a nice chap, he didn't ask me a lot of questions. He didn't get interrogated a lot, and he simply escorted into his office and asked one or two questions and then stamped back when we went. Yeah, so it was quite easy really. And
when you came here, did you go to school straight away, or how was schooling like here?
When I came here, I didn't know any English, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
But I used to go to school in Pakistan, Kashmir, and I was in the 3rd class at the time. So I had a good basic understanding of mathematics. So up to 12 times tables, long divisions, subtraction, all the basic maths I knew already. But it was also in Urdu, it wasn't in English.
Yeah.
When I came here, so I spent maybe a month or so at home. I didn't go to school, and my dad bought me an alphabet book, and I started learning the alphabet and numbers, and so I could read and write the alphabet and the numbers up to 100.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was my initial training at home before I went to school. And I went to school maybe approximately 8 when I was about 8. And I remember the headmaster quite visually now, he come back to me, and he asked me, can you repeat the alphabet? So I did. And I started the first year junior school, Hardwick Junior School in Derby,
right.
which was initially boys only.
All right.
Yeah, the girls hardly separate and the boys separate. Yeah, so that was my initial thing. And so I joined the school at age of 8, and it took me about two and a half years maybe to pick up some English. At the time, there's only 3 Asians in the school.
Okay.
The old school, yeah, so me and there's 2 Indians. So there's only three Asian people in the whole school. But you know, they made quite an effort in providing us extra tuition so that we can pick up the English, because we were sometimes separated from the normal class and given extra lessons to pick up the English.
Okay.
And it took about two and a half years, really. And then I really, when I was in the 3rd and the 4th year in junior school, when I started really picking up on the English language and the maths and everything else. And I remember I used to get, in the 4th year, before I left, I had the prize for maths. You know, the teacher gave us a bar of chocolate
Okay.
with the person with the most stars for his effort, for his work. So I had the prize for maths and the prize for English.
Oh, that's
But unfortunately, he only gave me 1 bar of chocolate. So that was quite interesting. And then after Harvard Junior School, I went to Derwent School for a bit, because my friend, he went there, so I thought I'd go there as well. And I was there for about 6 months.
okay.
Then they decided I was a bit too clever for them, and they suggested I go to Derby School,
Okay.
Derby Grammar School.
Right.
Yeah, so I joined Derby Grammar School. I didn't really like that. Didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
It was all white. There's only two Indians in there,
Okay.
and me. But we were separate classes, of course. And it's really very immature people in there. And you had a class 32, and I wasn't really picking up,
Okay.
you know, subjects very, very easily. I didn't really like it, and I was bullied a bit as well, so I didn't really like it. And then I left Derby School without any qualifications. I
Okay.
didn't get any qualifications at all whatsoever. So then I still didn't give up. I went to college,
Okay.
and because in college the people are more mature,
Yeah.
you know, adults, you know, you get treated like an adult, not like a child.
Mm-hmm.
And I found the learning environment quite to my liking. So I did my GCSEs there, O levels, and I did start to A levels, but I didn't really like it. Then I left. After that, I wanted to do some work to get some money and get a job. And I had a job at the Derby Locomotive Works
Okay.
near Litchfield Lane. I was just a labourer really, and I started. I think it was just after college, about 6 months after college. I stayed there for about 2 years, and doing just labouring work, you know, just bushing and sweeping, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my wage would have been about £80–90 a week. Not much really, but at that time it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was average wage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, but I really wanted to be a nurse. I asked my dad, I wanted to apply to do something different, you know, using my qualifications. And I wanted to be a nurse. But I actually went to an interview and I passed the interview. But my father refused. It's not right for you to be a nurse. But it wasn't really accepted
Yeah.
in those days for people to be in that kind of profession.
Yeah.
Then because I was at Derby School, there was Army cadets there, you see. So I was in the Army cadets in Derby School.
Okay.
So that gave me an idea. Maybe I should try for the military, you know. And I applied to join the idea because I had the 5 GCSE prerequisite qualifications. I did the exam and they accepted me for it.
Okay.
So that was the beginning of my professional service in the Air Force,
All right.
which started in 1980.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was very tough, very tough. I was actually, I ended up being qualified as a ground radio radar technician,
Okay.
and but the course itself was 18 months long, continuous, Monday to Friday, like going to college, you know what I mean? And there was exams every week, and if you failed the major exams, you started every 4 weeks, you were given another opportunity, and if you failed that, you were thrown out basically. And that was it. And if you can imagine, give you an example, we started out with 12 people in our course, and at the end of the course, right, I was back last, and at the end of the course, there were only 4 people left after 12. So it was quite a tough course.
Yeah.
Because it started off from basically knowing nothing to make you a real technician for the jobs you apply for. So it was quite tough, and I did it. Mashallah, I'm quite pleased with that. It was an achievement for me.
Yeah.
After quite several failures in my life, other than just the college and that school, but there were other things in my life that were not really helping me, and that was my achievement really, going to the Air Force and being qualified for as a technician. I spent 9 years in the Air Force, and I could have stayed 22 years, but I didn't because I think it was a bit even before the end of my service in the Air Force. I got married, and I had children as well, and they were living in Derby. So, it means that I would have travel after work to see my family, and then backwards and forwards. I couldn't really do that.
Yeah.
And there's nobody in Derby to look after my children, and they were on their own, you see.
Oh,
So I need to be able to support them.
yeah.
So I decided perhaps maybe I should finish after 9 years, and that's what I did. I came out 1989.
Okay.
Yeah. And I went for a holiday to Pakistan for 3 months.
All right.
Came back. I already had a job lined up in Derby, working for the railway telecoms department as an assistant technician.
All right.
Yeah, and so I came back after holidays, joined them, started work with them, and then maybe 6 months later down the line, there was a job came up in the railway engineering school at Ascot Drive, which was for the telecoms department and the signaling department. So I joined them in there as a workshop technician. I stayed there for 9 years.
Okay.
As well, and got made redundant.
Okay.
I got made redundant, and then I had obviously family problems where I had a disabled child I was looking after for about 5 years.
All right.
So I didn't do any work. That was probably the only time I didn't actually do any work. Maybe I should use that time for something more beneficial, like going for more training or university or whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't really. I should have really done that, but that's what happened. After my child passed away, that was looking after, I applied to continue to do this support work as a care worker at Weatherby Daycare Centre. So I've been there now since then.
All right.
Nearly 14 years now, 14 years now. Yeah, so it's been quite an interesting professional career for me, from what I was to what I am now. Yeah.
But because you've done all these works and stuff like that, so have you been treated differently by not being English or?
To be honest about it, I think I have been treated differently, but in a kind of way.
Not in a bad way.
Not a bad way, in a kind of way, because where I am now, they provided me. I'm a Muslim, I'm a religious person, so I do my prayers and all that. They provided me a room for prayer, a mat for prayer. I get time off, for my Ramadan, and they've been doing that since I've been with them. And even before that, when I was in the railways and places like that, I did the same thing, and I was provided with facilities to do that, and I wasn't treated any different from other staff, but no visibly that I know I'm aware of. So basically I would say they were very kind to me, to be honest. I mean, I had great opportunities when I was with the railways to do courses, and they encouraged me to do that. And I was in a position of very great responsibility, because they, after doing the job of 2 people there, 3 people actually, at the end, because they made certain cutbacks, and I was left on my own in the ocean. So I did the job for 3 people. So I did my work, and they treated me fine. I wasn't treated differently.
And how were your work colleagues? They were okay with you, or?
They're fine, brilliant. There was good working relations with my colleagues. I have I've never ever had problems with colleagues. Never in my career, and I really enjoyed it.